Hey everybody, it's Julie from Studio JSD. Today I'm just going to show you a way that you can center punch your metal. So if you're drilling a hole, it's safer and more effective if you create a little divot in that metal before you start drilling. Otherwise your drill's just going to skate around on the surface of that metal and scratch it all up. So I'm going to show you how to center punch it. So this is a center punch. That's what it's called. It's got just kind of a sharp, not super sharp, tip on one end, and the way you do this is that you'll just put this against your metal where you want it, and we're going to hit it with a hammer. And you can use a couple of different styles of hammers. We could use a chasing hammer for this. So if you're using a chasing hammer to create a center punch, we don't want to use a lot of force because a chasing hammer has kind of a narrow handle at the top, but we can definitely use the chasing hammer. It's okay to hit this metal surface with this metal surface. That's what it's made for. You can use just any kind of utility hammer that you might have hanging around as well. So we're just going to take this and do that, and it creates a little divot without popping it through on the back side. And I forgot to mention, but it is best if you have a hard steel surface underneath of it. So like an anvil or a bench block or something like that. If you have a wooden, like if I put it on the wooden workbench and did this, I would end up with a dimple on the back side, and it would just kind of push that metal into the wood. But with the hard surface, you don't get that. So that is one way to put a center punch or a little divot in your metal for drilling. I found another tool that's kind of fun to do that as well. This is called a Dimpler plier, and we carry these at Studio JSD, so you can look down for the links to that. We appreciate your support. So this is a 1 millimeter dimple plier, and with this one, we can just put it on the surface like this and just give it a little squeeze, and it does create a nice little dimple there. Also, we can use this for decorative accents, because if you do want to have like a raised bump on a surface, you can just use it this way to kind of create these false rivets. Isn't that fun? So that's two different ways to create a center punch or a divot when you're drilling into thicker metal. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful.